Okay, I'm going to make a little guide here on how to do this jump for the Shades or Sukezaemon skip in Hebereke. I know a lot of runners who try to get into this game, they often get walled off right here near the start because the skip is rather difficult to get used to at first. And I'm going to explain how to identify what your mistake may have been, because there's usually only two possible ways to fail this skip. And once you understand that a lot better, ideally you should have a better understanding of how to correct that. So let's look at it. Usually when you enter the room, it'll be like so. You gotta get into position. My movement there is not optimal. I just do that because I find it easiest to get myself set up. So you want to jump up here onto the ledge as about as close as possible to the edge, but I think around now, like this spot could probably do it. So you have to tap down and right on about like the same frame or at the same time or something like that, and also jump. So, okay, cool. So that did work. So I wasn't too far off from where I needed to be. So let's go over why this worked. With the two ways that you can fail it, I guess. If you're a little too far off, I don't think it would work. Yeah, definitely not. So, one way, I mean, aside from messing up your inputs, one way you can fail it, just from not being in the right spot. That simply looks like this. Oh my gosh, please. Ah, gosh. If only I could pause it right as I get up there, because there's a way to tell. The screen, when you have it in the right spot, because the way this works is you have like between 3 to 4 frames or something once you make contact with the wall, assuming you're in the right spot, and the screen will adjust itself up for a short moment, and when it does that, that's when you know you had your time to do the wall jump. You can actually use that as your cue if you're still trying to get used to it. But if the screen never moves when you touch it, then that's how you know you're too far away. But if you just saw there, the screen adjusted up very briefly, that's how you know you're in the right spot. So let's see. Like Hebe kind of gets stuck on it for a moment, and then it stays up there, and it kind of tilts. Like, that's how you know, like that, when the screen adjusts like that, you're in the right spot. You just gotta, then it's all up to your timing. So if it does that and you fail it, you gotta time it better. If it doesn't adjust at all, then you just weren't aligned close enough to begin with. So ideally, this should give a better idea on how you can fix it. But it still is pretty hard to execute, not gonna lie. It's gonna take a lot of practice to get used to it, but hopefully this should help give a better understanding. So yeah. I probably should have pointed that out with the mouse. I forgot I totally had it on the screen. So I usually like the top up here. More of it adjusts when you get it right. I think it's noticeable. I probably could have timed that wrong though. But yeah, now at this point it's just me rambling over the same thing. But yeah, you should get the idea. Yeah. Anyways, hoping this helps. Later.